All right, hello Ladera, how's it going? Here's another video for you guys for another chair aerobics. We'll be doing some of the same similar things, but I added a couple. We're gonna do a little bit more abs and we're gonna do a little bit more stretching at the end. So let's get started. So let's start with the warm up. We're just gonna march. Let's move those arms as we march. Pick up the feet. Don't slam the feet down, control them on the way down. Good job, good job. There we go, there we go. Next one that we will be doing would be a toe touch to scarecrow. So that one, we would just actually come up and around, touch your toes. Let's come up. Get the back stretched out, arms stretched. Great job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now let's go into our hamstring sweeps. You're gonna put that leg out. We're gonna alternate, sit on the edge of your chair, and you're gonna sweep down, put the other leg out. We're gonna alternate. You're kind of just touching the floor, stretching your hamstrings, going down. Great job. Awesome. Great job, everyone. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we're gonna do arm swings. We're just gonna swing them up, trying to get those shoulders all, because we're gonna use some shoulders. We're gonna do some shoulder work, so we gotta stretch those too. And let's go ahead and arms, kind of try to touch your back there, touch your shoulders, and let's alternate arms. Let's get them all lubed up. Get them all going. There we go, there we go. All right, now let's get into the workout. We can always come back to march just as in between the exercises. So now we're gonna do overhead press, one at a time. You're just gonna press. Keep it going. And for you guys who wanna go ahead and be a little bit more advanced, you can still you can actually march, alternate leg, or I should say opposite leg. You can punch your hand up and then also do a little bit more work into it. But for now, we're gonna have a lot of that. So you can actually just keep doing this because you're gonna feel this just by having your hands pressing above your head. It's gonna be great. All right, now let's go into bent over rows. So you're gonna get here, keep your head up, or you can kind of keep it at a neutral position. But we're gonna here, you wanna squeeze your shoulder blades together, okay? So we're coming down and up. Great job, great job. Keep it going. Great work, everyone. Doing a great job. Keep her going. And if you want to alternate a little bit, you can kind of put a little alternate if you want. But this is a good one. Keep doing that. And as we go, let's go back to marching. Great job. Now we're gonna do side bends. So side bends, we're just gonna go touch. Try to sit straight up, do your best. And some people like to pull their arms all the way up. But you don't have to, you can just do this, but make sure we're bending and we're not like leaning, okay? We're not doing this. We're here. We're making sure we're squeezing and working our obliques, okay? Keep it going, keep it going. Great job. Wonderful work, people, wonderful work. It's great. Keep going, keep going. And now we're gonna march a little bit. On to the next one. We're gonna do uppercuts. So uppercuts, we're gonna sit and we're gonna get our hands here and we're gonna punch across. So when you're punching, squeeze your pec and you're punching across. So you're here. Here, you don't want to do a lot of twisting, but you want to be able to come across your body as much as you can. So uppercut, uppercut, across, uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. There you go, good job. Keep it going. Awesome, awesome. All right, all right. How's everybody feeling right now? Probably getting a sweat. I'm sweating already. So now we're gonna do leg extensions. So let's get into that. So great job, shake the arms out. So leg extensions, what we're gonna do, we're gonna raise our legs, kick out, and we're alternating. And you want to flex your quads. Flex your quads every time you kick out. And again, good posture. I tend to sink a little bit too, so I remind myself. Get tall. Chest up, chin up. Great job. Way to go, way to go. Good work, everyone, good work. All right. Now we're gonna sit and stand because we always wanna work our ankle, knees, and hips on this whole thing. So as we stand, some people, you may have to rock a little bit, but normally we want you to power up. So just up and down. But when you sit, control yourself on the way down. So up, down, up, down. Let's go up and down. And when you come up, make sure to throw your hips forward and squeeze your glutes up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Two more. Up, down, up, and down. Great job. Shake the legs out a little bit. I'm sweating today already. So it must be working just a little bit. So now let's go to side punches. So we're gonna twist a little bit on this. So we did the uppercut, but now I want you to twist. So you're gonna put your hands here, punch, punch, punch. So we're doing a little twist. Make sure you're twisting that torso. Keep twisting it. Great job. Keep it going. And it helps sometimes to go ahead and turn your head and look that way instead of this because you may not get the rotation you want. So go ahead and Look, and if that's too much of a rotation, then you just stay here. Okay, so you get just a little bit of rotation. So everybody has a little bit of extra here, or if you are limited, you go here. Great job, everyone. Good job. Twist and punch. Punch it out, punch it out. There we go. And great job, great job. Way to go, way to go. March it out a little bit. Shake those arms out. We got a little bit high intensity here with the punches, and now we're gonna go to jumping jacks. So seated jacks, they're here. So ready, go. Good job. Nice, 2 more, 1 and 2. Good job, shake the shoulders out, shake the legs out. Way to work, way to work, way to work. Now, we're gonna have, if you have dumbbells, you can do curls here. So we're gonna do dumbbell curls and march, but if you don't have dumbbells, I don't have them right now. So we're gonna put our hands down to the side. And when we curl, we're gonna have our hands down to the side, dumbbells facing here. Then we go turn our palms up and squeeze, but we're gonna march with the opposite leg. So it's gonna look like this. Great job. Let's squeeze at the top. Awesome. Great job. And awesome. Nice. Shake those arms out. Shake the legs out. Now let's do a little balance work. Let's stand up a little bit. And we're going to get to your chair. You can stand on the side of your chair, or you can stand to the back of your chair like this. The side, you'll work the same way. Right now, I'm going to stand just to the back, just to show people, because some people might want more stability. So what we're going to do, we're going to raise our right leg and try to hold without holding the chair. But if you have to hold the chair, touch the chair. About 15 seconds, okay? Ready, go. Let's switch legs, by the way. Nice. I'm a little shaky too myself, so everybody, is not, some people have better balance, some people don't. I'm working on mine also while you're working on yours, so keep that in mind. Now, we're gonna kick back, squeeze your glutes, hold. Ten seconds on these. And now we're going to do the side. So I'm going to turn the chair a little bit here. And I'm going to stand to the side so I can show you a little bit better. We're just going to point, put our leg out to the side, balance. And we go do the other leg. Great job. Awesome, awesome. Also, we go do a little step. So I want you to, if you can, just step forward, step back. Step forward, step back. You can bend the knee just a little, step back. Okay, only 6 times. There we go. Now let's go diagonal. We go step up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now let's go to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you don't have to step big. 6. Great job. Now we're going to step at an angle back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. 6. Now we're just going to step straight back. 1, 2. Great job. And 6. There we go. Great job, everyone. All right, now let's get back in our chairs. Get your chairs. Let's put them back where we need them. And now we're going to go back to our lower body. Put our knees up. Put our toes up. And what you're going to do, sit on the edge of your chair. You're going to drag the heels. Lift. Drag the heels. You're working your hamstrings. Drag the heels. And you can put them out one at a time. Drag the heels. Like that. Good job. Way to work, way to work. Working those hamstrings. Gotta get them done. Gotta work the whole body. All right, now we're gonna do seesaw rolls. So now we're gonna bend over just a little bit. This time, instead of elbows out, elbows down to your side, and we're gonna come like this, and we're just gonna, like you're pulling a lawnmower. You're pulling and you're pulling back. So make sure we're pulling, and you're also getting a little rotational twist in there, but you're moving at the same time. So as one goes down, the other one comes up. So you're not kind of stopping, you're kind of keeping that momentum going. All right, let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job, great job. Kind of march it out a little bit there. Get it going, get it going. Now we're gonna do sit and twist. So it's gonna be like a Russian twist, where you're gonna put your hands out, or you can put your hands here, but we're gonna, and stop, stop, right here. So we're working again our obliques, and we're working our lower abs, upper abs, but we're getting a little bit of the waistline, people. A little bit of the waistline. Gotta get her done. Gotta keep working on it. Great job, everyone. Keep pushing through, keep pushing through. And stop. Every time, pause, pause, pause. And you don't have to go at this pace. You can slow it down, but this is a good pace, though. And great job. There we go. I love that. I love that. March it out a little bit. Now we're going to do toe up. So we're going to go toes, then heels. So it's like this. Lift. So we're working now our lower half of our leg, our calves. So not only are we working the back, but we're also working the front here. You always want to work this too. You don't want to just do the back of your calves. You also want to work the entire calf muscle. So you want to work the front, the back, work that whole lower leg, okay? Keep it going. Toe up, heel up. Toe up, heel up. Toe up, heel up. Toe up, heel up. Great job. Toe up, Nice, nice. Let's do 4 more of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice work, nice work. Now we're gonna get into a little bit of different abs. So you're gonna get to the front of your chair. You're gonna lean back, put your hands on the back here, lean back just a little bit. And so we're gonna do knee tucks. We can do it double leg or you can do a single leg. I'm gonna show you both. So ready, go. For you guys who wanna, here is single legs, 2, 3, and you can come up, forward, back, and if that one's tough, we can just 1, 2. This one's better for a lot of people. So this is great. So lean forward and back, forward and back. Great job, great job. And back. Nice work, nice work. There you go. Way to work, way to work. Getting those abs in. And stop. There you go. So if you can continue doing the double, that's fine. But do the singles, that'll help you out a little bit better to kind of, ease that little lower back there and everything else. So you don't want to stress yourself out on that too much. So now let's go ahead and we're going to do rotation and abductors. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to twist and we're going to kind of step out. So it's going to look like this. So we're going to go twist, twist. So we're stepping out and in, out and in. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice job. 8. Come on. 9. We're gonna go 10 and 10. Nice work. Nice work. That gets a little tough. That's double. You're doing double the work there. So now we're gonna add a little bit more, get it a little more intense. We're gonna do side, step, and reach. So you're literally gonna look like this. You're gonna step out with this leg and reach with the same arm. So it's looking like this. 1. So ready? Let's count it. 1, 2. Great job. 3, 4, 5. That's nice. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work, nice work. March it out a little bit. You can shake the legs out. March it out a little bit, tap it out. Shake the arms out a little bit. Now we're gonna do climbing the ladder. So when we do that, we're gonna get our shoulders and we're gonna kind of march a little bit with it. So you wanna act like you're climbing the ladder. So you actually wanna go opposite arm, opposite leg. So instead of just pushing up, we wanna pull down. So it's gonna look more like pull, 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 pull. So let's climb the ladder. Let's go. 1, 2. There you go. That's nice job, nice job. Pull. Make sure we're pulling down. All right, keep going. Nice. 2 more. 1 and 2. Great job. Nice work. There you go. That one gets a little tough too, so now let's do let's march it out a little bit. Shake the legs. Now we're gonna do front press. So if you have dumbbells, you can squeeze here and we're just gonna press, press, squeeze, squeeze. So you want to get your chest, press your hands together, squeeze out, squeeze. There you go. Push, and you can go here and there. So push, squeeze. Keep those hands squeezing together. And when you get to the top of it, press, press. Great job. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's march it out just a little bit. Now we're going to do flutter kicks. So flutter kicks, you're going to get here and raise your legs up, and we're going to do this. So we're going to do 10 toes up, and we're going to do 10 toes pointed down. Don't press as you'll cramp. Point them, but don't keep them that tight unless you're used to it. So flex up first. We're doing 10, and then I'll let you know we'll do the other 10 with the toes pointed like dancers. So toes up, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Toes pointed, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. So there's 2 different ways you can do it, but it helps your calves and it helps the rest of your legs and your flexion. So that's why we want to do both. And we'll do a little bit more as we go, but that's just a general idea of that. So now let's do arm circles. So we're going to press our arms out right here for shoulders. So we're going to go small circles first. And what I want you to do is to just forward and put your hands, palms up, and press like you're pressing out in small circles. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And now let's go backwards. And remember, we're doing small circles. Great job. And now we're going to go to the front. We're going to go big circles. So we're going to come up, around, 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 around. Now back, back, back. My shoulders aren't the greatest, so they don't go back. Nice job. There we go. Good job on the arm circle. Now we're going to do another part of our abs where we're just going to hold. We call it like 90 degree. So you're going to chest up. You're just going to lean back. So 45 degrees. You can pick your knees up if you want. Your feet are off the floor. You can lean back like that. And you can hold, or your feet can be on the floor and you can hold, but just don't lean up against the chair. But feet up to make it more difficult, or feet down to help out. And there you go. Good job. Nice work. Great work, everybody. Let's march it out. All right, let's end with a little high intensity here. We're going to do a little hot feet, or in football and basketball, we call it quick feet. So we're going to have maybe, let's do 15 seconds. 15 seconds of quick feet. Can you do it? I think you can, so let's go ahead and do it. Ready, go. And move your hands. Come on, fast, fast, fast. Come on, faster, faster. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. There we go. Nice. Nice. Now we're going to go to the cool down. So kind of a little march out just a little bit. All right. So let's go for, put your arm across. Let's stretch that shoulder out. Let's go back across here again. Stretch that shoulder out. Great job. And let's go triceps. So put your hand behind your head and pull, and you're working your tricep. Try to give yourself a pat on the back for a good job, people. Pat on the back, pat yourself on the back there. So reach down and pat yourself on the back. All right, other side. Now mine's gonna look funny because, see the scar on the shoulder? Therein lies my problem with getting this one back, but I'm working on it. But I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back anyway with this one. So I'm gonna keep it going, All right, stretch this one out again. Reward yourself by patting yourself on the back. Get way down there, stretch that tricep out. Great job. Now let's actually do what we call a figure four. Put your right leg over your left, slide it up your leg, go past your knee. If this is all you can do, do that. But if you can bring your leg up, then hold it here, just like this. Sit up. Great job. Way to go, way to go. And ease back down. Slide the leg back down again. And let's switch sides. So now again, cross the leg there. If here you start to feel it, that's all you can do. If you can go over the knee, and that's all you can do there, do that. But if you can get it, where now you can get here, let's stretch it right there. And nothing too intense there. Don't try, and you can kind of press down if you want to, and you can lean into it to make it a little bit more intense, but this will be pretty good for most people. So we're kind of working our glutes and kind of working your quads a little bit too. So, all right, back down, slide the leg down, easy. Don't just drop it. There we go. Good job. Now we're gonna do a quad stretch. So everybody get to the side of their chair, and you're just gonna let the quad go down here. And what you're gonna do is gonna lean back into it. So you should feel that quad stretch as you lean back. And you'll feel the quad. The more you lean back, the more intense it'll get. So don't try to do it where it's painful, just do it where it's relaxing and you're kind of enjoying the stretch, not trying to force the stretch and make it painful, okay? All right, great job. Bring the leg back easy. Now let's slide over. Do the other leg. We're gonna get it in position, get it there. You sit it there for a little while, see how it feels. This one is tighter than the other one, just to let you guys know. So I'm gonna lean back, stretch it out some more. Good job. Hopefully you feel that nice good stretch in the hamstring and probably going up through your hip flexor just a little bit. Awesome work, awesome work. Keep it going. And great job. Let's do our next side to side, side to side, side. Let's go down and up, down and up. Shoulder rolls to the front. Great job. You guys are troopers for finishing this. Fantastic work, people. Now let's just take a deep breath in and out. One more, in and out. Great job, everyone. See you when we get back in December. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.